Toronto Raptors, they'll be in the postseason. Just depends on what seeding they will have. They're hosting Philly this afternoon. Tied with Washington for third in the East right now. Second quarter, Philly trailing by 7. Timothé Luwawu-Cabarrot gets the feed from Dario Saric. Takes it to the hoop. Sixers down by 5. Third quarter, Serge Ibaka buries the J. He had 24 points in this game. Also had 6 rebounds and 6 blocks. Fred VanVleet, 7 off the bench, including that 3 from the corner. Toronto holds off Philadelphia, wins at 113-105. So they get a win, and right now Golden State is taking it to the Wizards. I think that game is either over or about to wrap up, but it looks like that
Golden State held on, right?
Golden State got the win. So with these outcomes, Toronto holds the third spot in the East. Is that a spot they need to be to maximize their postseason potential?
It's hard to say because I think the best way to maximize their postseason potential is avoid the hell out of the Cavs. The Cavs have owned them, and it's really unclear where the Cavs are going to sit. If they're, if they're in that third spot, then look, I think you want to try to handle your business and you want to try to wrestle that third spot away from Washington, and then you wait and see what dust settles between the Celtics and the Cavaliers. But to try to avoid Cleveland. And if that becomes more clear because the Celtics win that game coming up against Cleveland, Cleveland starts to lose a couple in a row. I don't know. We've seen it before. We've seen teams that are safely in the playoffs kind of tank. Normally we think tanking for a draft position.
Yeah, right.
We've seen teams tank a little bit because they say, wait. We don't want to see them. We want to see them. So to see them, we got to drop a spot.
Right.
Let's drop a spot. That's a better matchup for us. And that's the way it is with Cleveland and Toronto. Cleveland's won 7 out of the last 9 games. Toronto hasn't beaten Cleveland this year. They've knocked the Raptors out of the playoffs a couple years in a row. The Raptors are a very interesting team right now because I think they found a real rhythm without Kyle Lowry. And that's not suggesting that they're better off without Kyle Lowry, but how does he reacclimate himself?
Yeah.
A guy that is such an integral part of their offense. You do things a little differently when your floor general's not on the court. And without him there, DeRozan's been great. It was more of a spread it out kind of game offensively for the Raptors today. Normally it's just DeRozan going for 30 plus. Today he only had 17 points, but it is interesting. I wonder how the Raptors feel about angling which way, because it looks like they could see the Cavs in the second round, and they'd rather